Hi there, welcome to another edition of the Torino Diaries. It is episode 2. Yes, episode 2, FM 17. This is not 16. 16, I've stopped. Okay, I'm now going to focus on FM 17. I wish I could play 2 games at the same time. I really can't. I'm sorry that it took so long to do the show because I am actually in the middle of trying to change my rig, my computer that is, because it kind of, it can't sim as many games as I would like, and I can't try and test certain things out that I normally could do. So yeah, I've got to spend money again. Well, okay, that's fine. And in terms of our results, Chievo, our first 2 matches of the season, well, we only got 4 points from possible 6. We drew against Chievo away, not really a very good performance, 3-2. Then we conceded in the 83rd minute. Against Baemo, 1-0 win. Okay, I'm trying tactics out. I'm trying different things out. I'm getting to terms with this team, this new team, and of course the back line. I'm like, I am at wit's end with my back line. And the thing is, this club, in all their wisdom, they went and loaned out some of their youngsters who were really good and they're off, man. Well, go figure why they want to do that. So I've got to bring in some players, and my players that I brought in, hopefully they can make it into the team. I brought Murray Wallace in from Scunthorpe. Why Scunthorpe? Don't ask me. At least he can hold hands with Joe Hart. And then I got Marco Capiono. Trust me, some of these guys I didn't know their full ratings on their full attributes. And on the basis of what I suspected the range might be quite okay, I took them. The only thing I don't like about Capuano is that player trait that he has, dwells on ball. Not a good trait to have. So I've got to watch him. This guy came in on a free. He's not that bad. He's probably doesn't have the legs to last a whole match. But a free transfer, nevertheless, I'll take him. Well, we let Moretti go, Giuseppe Vives go, who's 36 years old, and Ali Najeti. I have no idea why they brought him in. I mean, he's okay. Yeah, he has a lot of potential going into the future. But I need players who can deliver right now. And if they can't deliver right now, they need to be half decent. I don't really like his attributes spread for a central defender. Okay, he might be okay in the crunch, but still, I don't know. Maybe I'm making a mistake, but he was injured and I was unfair to him as well, well, one of those things will happen. So I'm now looking at my tactics. Okay, I am looking at using something as simple as this kind of a 4-3-3. This was the system we used against Chievo. It didn't really do that well. And then we've got a 4-3-1-2 in this. And I also have other systems as well. I've got a 4-2-3-1 a narrow 4-2-3-1 that I'm toying with using as well. But once again, I don't use a 4-2-3-1 if my backline is slow, and my backline is slow. So thank you very much, but no time for the 4-2-3-1. So there we have it. That is the situation at the start of the season. And now Udinese await us. Well, Udinese are the favourites of this match. Yep. There's no past history to talk about, so yeah, I forgot, FF16 this is not FM, this is FM 17, so I'm starting anew. And in terms of my goalkeepers, okay, so this is how I'm going to set it up, okay? Let's look at the tactic. What am I going to use? I could use the 4-3-1-2, a bit risky. I'd rather start with something like this, or if I want to be a bit more defensive, I'm going to go here. I'm going to start with this system because it has a static defender. A static defensive midfielder. Why do I use a static defensive midfielder? I have a slow back line. So I don't see the necessity for me to be so offensive at the start of the season. I am not a favorite for this match. So we're going to make it a bit harder for them to score goals. And then if I can get something on the break, why not? I have a very simple system when it comes to playing FM. Okay, I've used the same system for the last 10 years or so, and it works. And it's every single match engine, it works. It's never stopped working. Yeah, sometimes you've got little worries like, the match engine favors fullbacks, for example, or wing backs, for example, or there are players who love to dribble, stuff like that. Well, we can adapt. In this particular case, I've got a team here. I've asked my ass-man to choose. He's gone for this Valdi Fiori to play in this position. As far as Valdi Fiori is concerned, he's not bad. He can play that a killer pass from the back line. He's got 17 for vision. Okay, his teamwork is 15, and his passing is quite good at 16, and his composure is 12, which is average, but his first touch is 15. So I will play him as an anchorman. And then we've got a backline of Molinaro, Wallace, Bovo, and Di Silvestri. Why isn't David Zappacosta playing? Well, that's a good question. I should ask my S-man, why doesn't he want that guy to play? Acceleration 14, anticipation 12. So I'm going to look at his defensive attributes here, because I want to play a more defensive game. So here I'm looking at concentration, anticipation, tackling, and marking. So he's got everything above 13. And then when we look at Mr. David Zappacosta, his anticipation 13, tackling 14, concentration 12, a bit lower than the other guy. Okay, in the difference between him and Di Silvestri is that Di Silvestri is more of a team player. All right, he tends to go. His positioning, his teamwork, his tackling is okay. His marking is decent. He may not be able to cross and dribble the ball as well, but he has acceleration and pace of 14 and 15, compared to Mr. Zappacosta, whose pace is 15 and acceleration is 14, and his teamwork is only 13. So I am going to go with Di Silvestri at the back, and up here Baselli, Benazzi, my twin combination. Then we got Jajic, I think that's how it's pronounced. I like to thank Jay. He's the one who pointed that out to me. Thank you very much for giving me the right pronunciation for his name. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, he's got now they got any non-EU player who occupies a non-EU player slot for this club. So you got Lucas Boy on the bench. He's like a striker from Argentina. Lone man up front, I want him to have strength, and I want him to be able to hold out the ball. And guess what? We've got this Belotti. Belotti does not want to play for me anymore. Yes, Belotti wants to leave the club. Saddens me to no end that the most prolific of strikers this club has produced doesn't want to play for me anymore. Well, I have to try and play him, and hopefully he says, I want to play. I don't know. I just want to keep Belotti at all costs, but Belotti wants to leave for a bigger club. I can't really keep him. I really need to try and keep him in the club as far as I can. Clubs have been coming in with some really large offers with Monsieur Andrea Belotti. Okay, Udinese, Torino, they are looking like they're going to play, and worried about match preparation, so am I. Please, don't give me that melodrama at the moment. I don't need it. Okay, so what about my shouts? Well, okay, I use these shouts almost religiously in the game. I play our defense, all my styles, I play our defense, work ball into box. I could change this to shorter passing. Okay, why would I do that? Because honestly, these guys have all been told to play fewer risky passes, dribble less and few risk passes, and I told him to stay a bit wider because this guy's gonna cut inside. I've got Benazzi up here. He's dribbling less, passing it shorter. So they've got a few I've got a few PIs on some of these players up front. But okay, when it comes to tactics, I have a philosophy, which is okay. I'm always looking at my support players. So in the transitions, this Jajic, Benazzi, Silvestri, these are the guys when I go attack or defend. I'm looking at these three guys, whether or not they come back or they go up during the transitions, how well I'm transitioning. And if I find that we are transitioning well, I can even push up push it up some more if I want to. So we're going to be playing, Udinese is going to be playing at home at their home stadium, and we have to do our best to play that match and win. Padelli will be in goal because I kind of prefer him to Joe Hart. I mean, Joe Hart is a good player, but I want to keep the faith. Up front, okay, so Jajic is a bit, he's 83 and 72. Belotti's conditioning is 79 and 100. So we're going to have to make some changes up front. Maxi Lopez, strength, okay, he can start. Maxi Lopez can start. Belotti will be on the bench. On the flanks, we got this guy, Gustafsson, who's not that bad. Not that great. And we've got Joseph Martinez, who is also, he's got a lot of the one thing I like about this guy is his speed. So we'll go with him, and then I don't think I can have that many players. Okay, here we are. We got Martinez, Falk, Maxi Lopez, Baselli, Benassi. That's the team for the day. Let's expect Udinese to play here 3-4-3 with the DM. This does make it a bit interesting for us. We will go control fluid. I'm going to keep everything the way it is. No changes as yet. And I'm going to have a plan B just in case this doesn't work out. Alright, we shall have a look and see how they do. Badu, Hertogs plays it up. Ali Adnan, De Silvestre reads that really well. Falk. I'm expecting them to play. They're playing probably flexible or structured, but they're also not helping. They're compounding the matter with playing a 3-4-3. There's a possibility they're isolated strikers. So if I play fluid, I might be able to get more of my players behind the ball as well. I'm just hoping that it works. De Paul with the free kick. Diego Faralas. De Paul inside the box. And shoots. Oh, De Paul scores. I can't tell the difference between my team and their team. They're both wearing the same freaking jersey. I can't really tell the difference between both the teams. So I can't see the shape of both the teams. I've got to switch to a 2D view and hope things get better. Alright, we're not playing very well. May not really have the players suited for the system as well. Okay, so and Jajic is actually, his conditioning is quite bad. I shouldn't have played him. Made one mistake. Hopefully we can turn things around. I'm gonna change to a 4-3-1-2. Take Jajic off. Falk will play here. And I'm gonna bring in Andre Belotti for Jajic. We got Valde, Fiori, Baselli, and Benassi, but I'm pull Benassi into this position since Valde Fiori has got a good, decent head on his shoulders when it comes to attacking. We're gonna attack. We're gonna play very fluid, and I'm gonna push the D line all the way and play with the offside trap and try and get a goal back. Letizia with the ball to Duvan. Letizia out to Samir. Good defending from Bovo. Read that really well. Padelli gets the ball out to Maxi. Hopefully he can get that into control. Valde Fiori. Maxi back to Falk. Falk, nice. Trying to find Belotti. Baselli to Falk again. Valde Fiori out wide to De Silvestre. De Silvestre has a comeback to Bovo. Bovo playing it to Wallace. To Baselli. To Falk. Falk to Maxi. Belotti. Valde Fiori. What? Scored a goal, you beauties. What a goal from Torino. What a beautifully worked goal. That was Allah. They didn't know who to mark. Maxi to Belotti. Look at the way they moved the ball around and got Maxi into the box. Haha, unmarked. Torino showing some stubborn class. Okay, Belotti with the ball. Belotti's in the box. Silvestre back to Maxi. Maxi tries to shoot. Molinaro has to try, but Belotti can't get to the ball because he was already in an offside position when the shot was made. I'm not gonna play very well off the counter. So if they counter me, I'm gonna have a lot of problems with pace because I don't have a fast back line. So I just have to play and hopefully I score more goals than them. Valde Fiori to Maxi. Maxi, come on. Maxi gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Angela gets a yellow card. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Okay, never mind. I just remember Falk is also a set piece taker. It's a penalty from Angela. He got a yellow card, gives up a penalty, and yes, Torino are coming back. Okay. Oh, no. I have not set my penalty takers for the season. Who's this? Bovo, oh my god. A defender? Oh my lord. We haven't made a huge mistake. Bovo doesn't score, but Falk doesn't score either. What a mistake. Oh my goodness. I didn't set my penalty takers for the season. What a horrific. What have I done? What have I done? I made a boo-boo mistake, a noob mistake. Falk with a goal kick. Hey, corner. See, I don't even know what we're doing at the moment. Baselli again into the box and offside. Wallace is offside. Never mind, boys. We had a chance, but okay, in case we get another penalty, you never know, eh? You never know. We go to our penalty takers. See, I'm totally don't know what I'm doing. You see, Maxi Lopez. Why did Bovo come and take it? I'll just put these guys up. These guys should be taking penalties. Oh man, the pressure on Bovo. It must have been intense. Well, Torino are definitely trying to look for the winner. I don't think we're going to have much of a problem with this. Molinaro into the box. Okay, come on, boys. This is what I was afraid of, playing a fluid system with a slow backline, but they managed to get back in time. Padelli kicks it out to Molinaro. Molinaro to Baselli. Back to Molinaro. Looks like I might have to settle for a 4-3-1-2. More players, because when you're playing a 4-3-3 as well, like that system mimics a bit of what Barcelona are like. And it's another penalty. I don't believe it. But like I was saying, when you play the 4-3-3, the way I set it up, then you really also need three really good players up front who have pace and acceleration. Either they have pace and acceleration to beat the player, or they are very good goal scorers as well. And now we have Falk. He shoots, and I don't believe it. It's another miss. Oh, okay, boys. We're definitely trying to get all 3 points at least. So, stoppage time now. Molinaro to Falk. Falk to Vlad to Maxi, but he can't get to the ball. 91-18. Baselli now. Vald to Di Silvestre. There's still time on the clock. Vald to Baselli to Belotti. But the defenders do really well. Diego Farias, Benazzi, you beauty. Wallace to Baselli. Falk to Valdifiori to Baselli again. Molinaro is trying to put some pressure on their back line. And forces the back pass. Well, that's it. The ref blows the final whistle. Udinese 1, Torino 1. That was a good performance. Unfortunately for us, we could not take all 3 points. 22 shots, 9 on target. Well, not too bad. The team played pretty well. Unfortunately for us, our penalty conversion was horrific. So it's another draw. So far, we're undefeated. Well, okay, our next match is in. We're going to be playing against Lazio, who's second in the Serie A. And the scouting system suggests that they're going to be playing a high-ish defensive line. I can tell that from the pressing down and the attacking mentality. Direct passing, which means that they will move the ball quickly through transitions. That's something I'm going to have to look out for and identify very quickly who are the players who want support. This does suggest to me that if I play a 4-3-1-2, I could run the risk of being overrun by these guys. Because if you look at a 4-3-1-2, it's five attacking players here. If I put them on support, then it might not be a bad idea actually to change them to support for that match as well. So option A, I change them to support. Option B, I use the system. Actually, this guy should be a fullback on support. I'm like, stop. I don't want to use the inverted wing back. So we're probably going to use this lineup as well. I've got Joel Obi. I'm going to be playing him here. Let's look at Joel Obi. He's not that bad a player. Just responding to a thread on the forums, and they were using a 4-4-2. Padelli is injured, so we'll have to use Joe Hart. Now, coming back to that, I was thinking about this system. I don't really have a lot of great players at the back. So they're slow, they're this, they're that. So my options are actually I should just stick to playing something like this and try and get my team to be a lot better at keeping the ball. So we're playing against a team that's got what's his name? Immobile. I'm playing against Immobile, who's got a lot of good movement, and he can really hold on to the ball. So we have to make sure that we are in a position to deny him that kind of space, and hopefully we have the players to do that. Yes, there's a lot of hoping in my language at the moment, because honestly, to tell you the truth, we're a long way from being a team that can challenge. So we're gonna keep things simple. We're not gonna push too much, and hope that against Lazio we do okay. Even though they have an attacking mentality and they play with a high closing down, I don't expect them to come attacking against us. So we're playing a similar system to what they're doing. But I expect Immobile to be creating a lot of havoc. So I'm gonna play fluid and control, and hopefully we get enough players in support, especially during transitions. So the ball is off, and I'm going to be looking very closely at Immobile here, and his positioning and his movement off the ball, and how they get others into play. Keita to Lulik, you can see Immobile right here. Lazio are definitely playing something, either control or they're more likely control, and to some extent they are looking flexible to me. Baselli to Belotti, or Belotti's pass was read by Moretti, showing that at his age he should not be written off. Okay, very good. The extra man as an anchor man, well, that's my extra defender at the moment. Lazio, definitely a better side than we are at the moment, but we have to try our best. Joe Hart with the ball. Can he play the ball on the ground? With that kind of a pass, he should be able to. Murray Wallace to Val Di Fiori. Benazzi. Now to Falk. Oh, he's tackled and... Falk, I'm a bit concerned. We don't have the pace in Falk. Immobile now. Transition, we got a few players back. Again, forcing a save. Joe Hart there, doing well. Corner, Lulik. Oh, what a corner that turned out to be. To Philip Henderson, back to Cataldi, back to Lulik. Cataldi, Bastos, Moretti. Well, the first half we haven't done so badly. Keep it up, boys. Start the second half. Immobile to Cataldi. Moretti to Bastos to Parolo. Alright, now I'm going to change and go defensive, structured, and not walk ball into box. Joe Hart with the ball. Plays it to Sylvester. Sylvester plays it to Falk. Baselli gets it to Benazzi. Baselli. Now to Vlaudi Fiori, who's got a really good pass on him if he's able to find the pass. But I'm playing him as an anchor man. Foul out wide, gets into the box, shoots. Belotti scores! Yes, Torino have scored. Haha, you beauties. Oh yes, I love it when a plan comes together. That was so sweet. Okay, why did I go defensive structured? Okay, one, I'm deeper. Two, my players are going to measure their passes a bit more. Now they're going to attack me a bit harder. Lazio definitely going to go attacking fluid, which I expect to come for the goal, and hopefully we're set up to hit them on the counter. Bovo at the back gets the ball to Falk. Falk to Benazzi. Benazzi to Baselli. Baselli passes it back to Valdi Fiori, who plays a simple pass to Benazzi. Back to... Oh, the boys have done enough of a job. They've got the 1-0 win that we needed to get against Lazio. That was actually a good result, considering that I was not playing a match where I wanted to go all out. So, good start to this we were fortunate to beat Lazio. That is very true. I was very lucky, and I won't say there was a phenomenal change in a strat. It wasn't. It was just me trying to be a bit more defensive in the way we played, measure our passes, and it worked. And this is the kind of football that I play. In Football Manager, one of the things that you should try to do is understand how you can play your mentality and shape and use them as switches in a game, which is what I do all the time. And the only way you can do something like that is if your system has enough players in support to come back to play through the transitions. The one weakness of my system for this system is Molinaro, because he is actually going to bomb forward quite a bit. So that means that we need to have some, and that's one of the reasons why I'm playing an anchor man. I don't want him to be playing passes which he splits a team in half. That I leave it to Baselli to do. So we are playing very conservatively, where our attacking thrust is happening with Baselli and not with Valdi Fiori. If I have better players at the back, then I will turn Valdi Fiori's position into a deep line playmaker, because then I know that I have enough players around to win the ball, and I will change Baselli into an attacking midfielder. So these are the options that I can play, but I don't have those options because I'm not very sure about my team, and I just want to grind out results. So when you're taking a new team in FM17, be very aware of what you can and can't do, and don't try to be too ambitious. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's edition of the Torino Diaries. This is episode 2, and I plan to do a few more shows and keep this going. And if you have any questions, you know where you can find me. You can always drop me a note at addicted2fm.com. I'll try and respond there. Better if you do drop me a note here on Bust.net, the YouTube channel, and I will try and get back to you. So you guys, please take care and have a good one. I'll catch you guys again soon. Bye-bye.